this is a huge generalization, but I think generally like females tend to care more about the who and males tend to care more about the how. And so we're more, yeah, and again, I don't know whether this is socialized or whether it's inherent, but where we tend to be more people oriented in our approach to engineering, whereas guys seem to be more thing oriented. They care more about the actual mechanics of the situation rather than the outcome. But I think that's something that humanitarian engineering has the ability to balance out, because I see in a lot of my male peers a real need for them to be able to do the human side of engineering, because otherwise you end up with this really asymmetrical skill set. And I see in my female peers them needing the courage to be able to dive into the really hard hitting technical stuff, because you also don't want to be asymmetrical on the people side of things either, because if you're a design professional without technical skills, you're really not bringing your full skill set to the table.
Mm-hmm. Where do you think you fall in that spectrum?
I've been, I naturally, I fall more on the people side for sure. I'm a reader and a writer and a speaker, and I studied before I came to ANU, like my graduating high school subjects. I did history, sociology, 1, 2, 3 unit English, and some maths. I came in with no physics, no chemistry. Like first year was a very steep learning curve for me. But I've been really surprised at how much I love the technical side of things. I think the barrier is big and scary, and people look at it and they go, I can't do that. I can't code. I can't do calculus. But once you dive into it, it's awesome. Like it's really great. And it's incredibly empowering. And I think that's been the biggest thing for engineering. For me personally, naturally, I find it very hard. I find the subjects very challenging. I find the material very challenging. But once you get past that, it's incredibly empowering to be able to bring a technical skill set to the table. And I think those two sides of the brain kind of they balance each other out. And I think that's why I've been able to forge this really unique path, because I can sort of mediate between the two fields.